Did you know there's a classic Magic Kingdom attraction where many guests can enjoy the entire ride without ever leaving their wheelchair or ECV? Today, we're heading to Adventureland to experience what I believe is the best accessible attraction in all of Magic Kingdom, Jungle Cruise. If accessibility tips like this help you travel with confidence, don't forget to hit subscribe because every week I share Disney and cruise accessibility tips to help you spend less time stressing and more time enjoying the magic. Arriving at the attraction Jungle Cruise does offer a unique way to enter the ride because you travel down a hill to reach the loading dock. If you don't have a lightning lane, simply look for a cast member. Sometimes they'll be waiting at the bottom of the hill, and other times you'll find them near the accessible entrance on the left-hand side. Just let them know that you'd like to remain in your wheelchair or ECV. The queue itself is wide and easy to navigate with both power wheelchairs and ECVs, so getting to the loading area is usually very straightforward. Disney has a specially designed accessible boat called the Wamba Wanda that allows many guests to remain in their wheelchair or ECV throughout the attraction. If the accessible boat isn't already at the dock when you arrive, you may have to wait a few extra minutes for it to return, but in my opinion, it's absolutely worth the wait. What is the boarding procedure like? One of my favorite things about Jungle Cruise is how easy the boarding process is. Instead of transferring into one of the regular boats, the accessible boat uses a ramp, allowing many guests to roll directly onto the attraction. Watching the ramp lower into place is actually pretty impressive, and the entire boarding process feels smooth, safe, and well organized. One thing I really appreciate is that Disney doesn't rush the boarding process. The cast members take the time to make sure you're comfortable, position your wheelchair or ECV correctly, and answer any questions you may have before the adventure begins. As someone who uses a mobility device, that extra attention really helps you feel confident and relaxed. The cast members are fantastic. They'll guide you through the boarding process, secure your wheelchair if needed, and before you know it, you're off on your adventure. Notice that no one is rushing me. The cast members wait until I'm comfortable before we leave the dock, and that's something I really appreciate. One thing I really like is that you actually have a slightly higher vantage point than many of the other guests on board. That gives you some fantastic views throughout the attraction and can even make it easier to spot some of the animals and scenes along the river. Once you're on board, just sit back, relax, and enjoy one of Disney's most iconic adventures. You'll cruise through rivers inspired by Asia, Africa, and South America, while your world-famous skipper fills the journey with hilarious jokes, corny puns, and just enough bad humor to make everyone laugh. You'll encounter elephants splashing in the river, curious hippos, crocodiles, lions, rhinos, and, of course, the famous backside of water. Why I love it. For me, Jungle Cruise isn't just another attraction. It's one of the few rides where I can simply roll aboard, relax, and enjoy the experience without worrying about making a transfer or maneuvering into a ride vehicle. That makes the entire experience much less stressful and a whole lot more enjoyable. Belle on Wheels Award, Best Accessible Ride in Magic Kingdom. If you're only able to experience one attraction where you can remain in your mobility device, this would absolutely be my pick. It combines a smooth boarding process, a classic Disney experience, and one of the funniest attractions in Magic Kingdom. Belle on Wheels pro tip. If you're visiting during a busy time of day, the accessible boat may already be in use. That's completely normal, and the cast members will let you know approximately how long the wait will be. Always remember to let the cast member know about your accessibility needs as soon as you arrive, and they'll guide you through the process. Also, because the accessible boat is a little different from the standard boats, don't be surprised if other guests board with you after you've rolled on. Disney loads the boat efficiently while making sure everyone has enough room. Have you experienced Jungle Cruise using the accessible boat? I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments below. And if you've ever wondered which other Magic Kingdom attractions let you stay in your wheelchair or ECV, make sure you watch my next video. Thanks for watching Belle on Wheels, and remember, adventure is out there no matter how you travel.